Hey y'all. Okay, so as you see in the description, today's topic is about why your family hates you. Like, your family literally be your biggest enemy. Your family literally be the ones hating on you. They be mad. They be mad at the calling that's over your life. They be mad at the favor that's over your life. And they're just not you. They're just not you. And that's just what it is. So I had to start off this video by saying that because I literally recorded this video yesterday. At home. I had my Bible out, I had my notes out. And God wasn't satisfied. He was not satisfied with that video. And let me tell you why he was not satisfied with that video. Because he said, Kiera, you were being too nice. He literally told me you were being too nice. And y'all, for people that know me, know I have a huge heart. I have a really big heart. And having a heart like this, sometimes, you just be too nice sometimes, But God said, no, I need you to give this to them raw and uncut. So that's what I'm going to do. Because I have to be obedient. Because he said it's a time out for this. Like this, and nothing new is done under the sun, literally. Right? And this has been going on, this same little story of your family hating on you and them being your biggest haters, because of the favor that God put on your life and the gifts that he give you and the walk that he put for you to have. They be mad about it. So he took me back to Joseph, the story of Joseph. And if you watch my second video, I was talking about this same story. And he took me back there. Now, in my second video, I was talking about You're the Abundance. And how even though his family sold him off to the Ishmaelites, even though, he was in bondage and in captivity, God still had him abundant, still favored Joseph, still had him, prosperous. And, Joseph eventually became the governor of Egypt. And his family had to come back around and turn to him. The very people that hated on him, the very people that talked about him, couldn't even talk good on him, literally were the same people that had to turn around and bow down to him. So when I was telling the story yesterday, I was just like, yes, God put you in position sometimes, to help your family. That was really my story yesterday. But he was like, yeah, but he helped them, Kiera, but they still weren't him. And they can't be him. They never will be Joseph. And that's how God feels about you. Like, yeah, I put you in this position to do certain things because your family was in a disarray. Your family was dysfunctional, or y'all were, had all these generational curses. Y'all had this stuff going on. So I had to bring a light in. I had to bring you in. He's seen your heart. He's seen that you will do this walk, that you'll be a willing vessel for him to come forth and to change his family dynamic around. But at the end of the day, they would say still won't be you. Because if they could be you or have this walk, he would have gave it to them. But he chose you. And he wanted me to come on here to tell y'all that, listen, yes, it's you. Now, it's nothing to be, boastful or anything about. But at the same time, you can't discredit what God did for you either. And God, no, don't discredit my children, my chosen ones. Don't discredit the ones I appointed for this walk. Because give them that. Let them know, your family is not you. I chose you for a reason. Because of who you are. And maybe y'all got some generational curses that need to be broken. So that way y'all can have generational wealth. And you're going to be the ones to do that. So he took me back to Joseph. And he was like, the story of Joseph, his brothers was they hated on him. Now, when you get the chance to go back and read this story, go back and read that story of Joseph. It's in Genesis. You can start back around chapter 35 and read up to Genesis 45 to really just get the full gist of the story. But because I'm not going to really give every detail of it in this video. But yeah, just go back and read that story because it's that story happens over and time again in the Bible. Even with Joseph's father, he took me back to Genesis 27 where it literally said Esau, because Esau was Jacob's brother. Jacob was Joseph's father. Esau hated Jacob. Esau, which is Joseph's uncle, hated his brother, Jacob, because of the favor that was over his life. I think he talked about that in Genesis 27, 11, and 12. Read those two verses. And he literally says that Esau hated Joseph. Those were the words. And that's how it is. It was like it was a generational curse. So here it is. The dad was being hated on by his brother. Then Jacob had his kids. And the crazy part about it is that God had told Jacob, like, listen, you're going to have many nations. Go and multiply. You're going to be very fruitful, have many nations, and out of your nations are going to be kings. Basically telling him, like, your family's going to be blessed. So his family was blessed as it was. But, of course, you had some of those in the family that hated on Joseph and, like, Jacob because they were more blessed. They were more favored. But it's because of who they were. And that's what God wanted me to come and tell you today. Like, listen, it's because of who you is, bruh. It's because of who you are. You are that person. You are that one. And they are not you. They are not you. They can't be you and won't ever be you. Because even after Joseph, now he had these dreams, right? And was telling his family, like, yeah, y'all gonna bow down to me. He wasn't even mean about it. He was just like, listen, because just like, how we have our walk and we go through our gifts and stuff, have our gifts, and it be all new to us. So we question and doubt stuff. Like, and I know, like me, I get something, I go to my mom, I'm like, mama, and that's how he did. He went to his brothers when he had his dreams and stuff, went to his dad when he had these dreams. His dad immediately rebuked him. Because even his dad didn't understand. His dad immediately rebuked him because even his dad didn't even understand. But the difference between his dad and his brothers is that his dad took notice of the word, right? His dad took notice of, because again, like I said, he had really basically already been through that. Like, my brother was hating on me. So, he should have really been able to relate. But he still wasn't Joseph, though. And it might be the same. Your mama might hate on you because she might be a good person, but she ain't you. She ain't you. Your daddy might be a good person, but he ain't you. And if God wanted that favor over their lives, if God wanted to be that chosen one and take that walk for your family, he would have chose them. He chose you. He chose you. So yeah, you are that one. You are that one. And so yeah, like Joseph had these dreams, and when he told his brothers was like, literally, it was like Genesis 35:5. They hate him. Genesis 35:7. They hate him. I think those are the verses, like somewhere between like 5, 7, and 9. Like it was like back to back to back. They hate him. They hate him. They can't speak peaceably on him. He had another dream. Oh, they hate him even more. They envy him. I think it was like verse 12. They envy him. Like hate after hate after hate. Literally was like they envy him. When he got gifted again, oh, they couldn't even speak peaceably about, like they couldn't even speak good on his name. And that's how it is with your family. They can't even speak good on you. They think about you and they hate you. Like, ugh. They talk about you, and just hate on you. And he told them, like, listen, y'all gonna be the ones come back and bow down on me. And he was just telling them his dream. Like, he wasn't being like, oh yeah, God told me that I'm gonna be the blessed one. I'm gonna be the governor of Egypt. I'm gonna be selling and having these products and making this money. Y'all gonna have to come to me to buy from me. He didn't say none of that. He was just like, this is what God told me. But guess what? That's what happened. He became the governor of Egypt. He became like the top salesman of that city. Like, he was the one you had to go to get that product. So when they got hungry and they needed some food, because in the city that they were staying in, Canaan, which God had originally blessed, but God had to take them through because he had to break up some things. Like I said, it was a generational curse, because it was like every generation, some family was hating on family. And it was like, y'all got to cut that out, bruh. Like, be okay with who you, be okay with who you are. And if you want more, God will give you more, but you got to show yourself approval. Like, you show me that you worthy of more. See, she done showed me. Kiara done showed me. You know what I'm saying? She went out in the trenches with me and was humble and stayed down till she come up. And that's what God see about you. Like, listen, I see you being that one. You have a huge heart. You a loving person. You will give the shot off your back to everybody in your family, but they won't even call and check on you. Won't even congratulate you. Won't even show you love. Will sit here and spread lies amongst each other. Will call each other and spread lies and talk about you and say this and say that. They don't even understand the vision. So what they saying is bull crap anyways. They don't even, what they talking about don't even make no sense because they don't even know the vision. Just like with Joseph and his brother. It was like, I bet you God was sitting there like, what are y'all talking about? Because this ain't that. You don't even know why I'm even doing what I'm doing. And then you really seen Joseph's true like character, because now go back and read and watch my second video, because my second video I show you in there too. Like, Joseph was just a humble, like he had the biggest heart ever. Like, he was just a humble person. Do you hear me? Like, that man was just walked with grace. But even after they had to come back to him and bow down to him to get food from their brother, and they were just like in just remorse, like, oh my God, we did this to you. Because that's the thing. When they came back to their brother to get crop from him, they didn't even know it was him. They didn't even know it was Joseph. God made Joseph so big, they didn't even know who he was anymore. Didn't even recognize him. And that's what God doing in your life. Like, listen, I'm going to make you so big. The people that's hating on you, the ones gossiping about you, lying on you, talking about you, the family that's calling each other up, talking to each other about you, don't even know what they talking about, don't even know this walk that I'm doing in your life. They'll be the very same ones. They're not going to even know who you are. They don't even notice you. I'm changing you up and building you up so much. That old person you was ain't even there no more. I'm changing you into a new person. You're going to be so high and mighty, honey. You're going to be so blessed and abundant and rich, honey. They're not going to know who you are. And them same people got to come around and not only watch this come up, but Mike going to need you to bless them. So yeah, when they came back and they was just so remorseful, oh my God, we did this to you. We did this to you. And he was like, listen, don't be hurt. That's what Joseph told him. Like, listen, I forgive y'all. Like, don't even be hurt by it. And he blessed them, like, majorly blessed his family, okay? And that's the thing, like, why y'all just couldn't be there for that man and let him go through what God was taking that man through? Yeah, he gonna have demons and stuff like us, like, you know, us who have callings and stuff and things of our life. We have to fight demons. We have to go through stuff. Where that person at right now might not be where that person's gonna be at in the future, because you don't know what God is taking them through. They might not handle it right today, but in the future, God is preparing them for whatever is coming. Stick with them. Because then you can be blessed too, just by being with them or just by sticking by their side. But you chose to go against them. So when Joseph's family came back to him, and they had to, because Joseph was, this is how God did it, y'all. This is how God did it. He caused a drought of famine in the land where Joseph was the only one that had product. The only one that had food. So they had to go to him to get corn. He was the only one that had it. And it was just corn. But guess what? He was the only one that had it. So he made it where they had to go to him. You couldn't go nowhere else. You got to go to her. And that's how he going to do you. Like, listen, do you and your family. Like, you can't go to nobody else. Anybody else going to help you. You're going to have to go back to her. You're going to have to go back to him. And she going to be humble. She going to receive you. That's why I gave it to her. Because I knew her heart. I know she got a big heart. So eventually when you do come back around and she gonna help you. If I tell her to, she gonna help you. Because don't let them use you now. Make sure you use your discernment. So yeah, when they came back, he blessed them, and told them like, listen, don't even be hurt by it, because if it wasn't for y'all throwing me away to the wolves, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. And that's how God do us. If your family wasn't hating on you, if your family wasn't there to support you, if your family wasn't there, by your side, or if they would have been, or they probably wouldn't have given you so much strife, it wouldn't have pushed you to that level that you needed to go to. So it's all a setup for your greater anyways. Them hating on you, it's a setup for your greater anyways. Them talking about you, it's a setup for your riches anyways. Them not supporting you, that's a setup for your biggest supporters anyways. Because now it's gonna have you reaching out to bigger and better people that have more, that can offer you more anyways, that you're gonna go to, because your family don't even want to support you. It don't take nothing to support nobody. It don't take nothing for you to like a post. It don't take you nothing to watch a YouTube video. It don't take nothing for you to go and watch somebody's kid play basketball. It don't take nothing for you to call somebody up and just say, hey, I was thinking about you. But you think they're going to do that? But they'll be quick to call around to the family and to your family and talk about you. Oh, yeah, girl, such and such, she's supposed to be having this, or he's supposed to be doing this, and you heard he was getting married? I wonder if that's going to work out. Like, so quick to talk, but ain't quick to support. You put up a post about you going through, they quick to reach out to you. Let you put out a post that, hey, yeah, I'm finna start my business. You won't hear sight. You won't hear nothing. Won't even be around. Be the main ones against you. We'll go to other people that are doing the same thing you doing. So God wanted me to tell you today, like, listen, and like I said, I had to remake this video because God said, you being too nice. I asked you to be kind. I didn't ask you to be nice. When you be nice, you get ran over. Be kind. I don't need you being nice out here. Because where he's taking you at, he needs you to have discernment for who's for you, who's not for you. And so that you can have the ear to listen to him when he tell you to do something, and not overstep him telling you not to do something because you don't know that person's heart. You don't know that person's intent. But God do. God see what happened behind closed doors. God see what happened in them secret phone calls and them group chats and stuff like that. God see that. You might not, but he do. So yeah, know that you are that one. And know that God always have a ram in the bush. I even talked about in my second video about how when Joseph was being transferred to his master's house by Potiphar, he was being handled by Potiphar, and he was like the captain's guard, like he was like one of the highest ranking guards. And I was saying how God gonna have people around you that's gonna handle you while you going through the transformation. Even though you got all these people around, there's gonna be a lot of people against you, but I'm always have a ram in the bush. He's like, I'm always gonna have a ram in the bush. Even when he was locked up, he had a ram in the bush for Joseph. He had that guard that took care of him, handle him with care. Then you go and look back at this part of the story where his brothers were trying to kill him. He had that one brother that said, you know what, let's just throw him in the pit. Let's not kill him because that's daddy's son at the end of the day. Let's not kill him. Let's just throw him in the pit. Because see, in back of his head, which I think his name was Reuben. Reuben was like, no, let's not kill him. Let's just throw him in the pit. And so he threw him in the pit, and he was like, because in his head, he was like, I'm going to just come back. He was scheming in his head, like, okay, I'm going to just come back, and I'm going to just rescue, Joseph and take him back to daddy, without them basically knowing, right? Because he knew how much his brothers hated him. But they had sold him off. Simeon had sold him off, was like, well, you know what? I think we should make a profit off of him. Like, literally. And you got some family that's like that. Like, they don't even like you. They don't even like you. But they'll make a profit off of you. Oh, you could do this for me? Yeah, honey. They'll make a profit off of you. They don't mind making no money, using you so they can make some money. But they don't like you. And I hear people all the time say, well, I'm making money with them. And just because you're making money with them don't mean they like you. Look at Joseph, bro. They made money off of him, and They hated him. Literally, God said back to back, they hated him, envied him, couldn't even talk peaceably on his name. Like they was just hatred, just hated him, just devil stuff. And God said, listen, y'all letting the devil run amok too much in this. Y'all family supposed to be blessed. I blessed y'all, been blessed y'all. I told y'all that years ago. I've been blessed y'all. I told him he was going to have many nations and multiply he was going to have kings. So y'all are blessed people. But then you want to let the devil come up in here and mess that up. Somebody got to come and change all of this. Just how God did with us, his family. Y'all my family. Y'all done sat here, Adam and Eve, done sat here and let the devil come in. Now I got to come back and kill my own son just to save y'all. Just hateful people, just hating to be your family. Most stories in the Bible, if you will read them, it be the people around you. You don't ever be nobody that's, like I said, you got enemies out there in the world. Yeah, you got enemies out there, of course. That's part of it too. But them families, them close friends, them be the ones that hate you the most. They be so envious. And it's like, bro, if you just came on the team with me, honey, you'll be straight. I mean, we could all be blessed. We could all be up there. But no, they want to have it. They want it to be a competition. Like it's any type of comparison. God, and that's what God wanted me to, literally, he wanted me to, it ain't no comparison. They ain't you. And you ain't them. And he literally wanted me to come back and redo this video because I was being too nice. I was being way too nice. And God have to get me with that a lot of times because I do have a big heart. That's the heart he gave me. And that's why he have to treat me like that because like, I gave you that heart, baby. I know what you got. I gave you that big heart. I know, baby. I gave it to God because you need that too. But I need you to have a little bit more discernment, baby. Okay. So yeah, know that you are that one. Know that you were sent here for a purpose, and your family's gonna be your biggest haters. They're gonna be your biggest enemies. But know that it's all a setup. Because when God speak, when God have a promise over your life, even the devil have to obey. So everything that the devil is doing is only a setup for your greater anyway. So yeah, them hating on you, talking about you, not supporting you, it's a setup anyways for your greater. And that's the crazy part about y'all think y'all hurting somebody, y'all really helping me. Because y'all part of my story anyways. Y'all was supposed to hate on me. Y'all supposed to talk about me. And not understand my vision. Because then I probably would have been stuck around y'all and settled and being content in that mess when God wanted me out of that anyway. So I can break the generational curse and create generational wealth. Just like with Joseph. He had to break that generational curse. Esau hated his own brother, his dad. And then here it is, he come forth and then his brothers hating on him, wanted to kill him. Literally, they seen Joseph coming. They had went to Dothan. The brothers had went to Dothan to go feed the flock. Joseph went to go check on them. That's the crazy. He went to go check on them. Because he was obedient to his father. His father said, go check on your brothers. Make sure they doing good with their flock and feeding them and stuff. He went to go check on them. They see him coming from afar, walking towards them, like coming to them. They had started getting together. Let's go ahead and figure out how we're going to kill him. He coming over. Let's just figure out how we're going to kill him. What's conspiring? And that's how they're going to do you. Like, let's go ahead and figure out how we going to, create her downfall. They be hoping you going to fail. They ain't in the mix. Now, I bet if Joseph would have said, well, yeah, he told me that me and you, we're going to all be kings. And if they would have been, I bet they would have been like, well, we straight now because we part of the mix. But if they ain't part of the mix, they're going to hope you fail. They're going to hope and wish you fail. You'll post something about your business, they won't even like it. They don't want to support you. They don't want to contribute to you coming up. Because they don't want you better than them. Because they think they here and you here, and they want you to be, they want you to bow down to them. No, y'all gonna have to bow down to me. Joseph said, no, y'all gonna have to be bow down to me. And he didn't ask for that walk. He didn't ask for it. He didn't ask for the walk. He wasn't in his mother's womb like, yes, Jesus, Make sure when I come out, my brothers hate me. And make sure when I come out, I'm going to be the blessed one, more blessed than them all. I'm going to be the one breaking. Because really and truly, this walk is heavy. To be that one where you're having to break generational curses, to create generational wealth, and to break that chain, that walk is heavy. So nobody really just out here just choosing this walk. I wish I could just lay back sometimes and just not have to deal with something so I have to deal. But that's not my walk. So I'm okay with that. And God gave me the heart for it. So know that you're going to come out of this. Your family hating on you, just pray for them. Don't curse them. Don't talk bad about them. Don't do any of that. Just show them the love that God wants you to show them, and pray for them. Ask God to bless them, because they know not what they do. And they're really just helping your success. So actually thank them. Thank you for hating on me, because I need that, or that's part of my success story. So yeah, y'all. Don't worry about that family that's hating on you, okay? It's part of your story. It's going to all work out for your good. Thank y'all for listening. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.